Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna do not really spooky, but like kind of spooky, purple gothy get ready with me. I was feeling this little combination of my sassy little ghost with my witchy top underneath. I thought it'd be cute, so that's what we're doing today. Also just using products that are already in my collection, and we're gonna try out a new wig today. So lots of things. I'm just gonna tap this into my face here. How are you all doing? Are you staying warm? Are you freezing? Are you snowed in technically? Where I'm at, it's like sub-zero, or at least it feels sub-zero. And we haven't gotten a lot of snow in the last couple days. It's just very, 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 very cold. I think this brow pomade, it's so dried out. It's actually like, I can like dump it out of the pot. I wonder if I flip it. I'll flip it around so that the bottom is now on the top. Yeah, that worked. Actually, that worked pretty well. This is the KVD in Aubergine. I'm doing this because the wig I'm putting on has like some purple in it, and I want to match my brows to the wig. So we're gonna use this pomade. I've only used this a handful of times. And every time I've worn it, it's been like for a costume. So I don't really know how long it holds up. I mean, it's definitely, I got this when I was in college, so it's not like it's a new product that just dried out. I'm gonna go in with my concealer and go on the lids. My eyes and my skin and everything have just felt like they are so full of pressure because of how cold it is. So I have like, everything just looks bruised. So I thought purple maybe would help cover it up. I'm putting my concealer on now as well because I'm using a tinted moisturizer for my base, and I don't want it to be too bright. I am using some stuff out of this ColourPop palette. I have this, and then I also have this like liquid shadow. So we're gonna see how the spirit moves me. But yeah, I'm gonna use Kitten Fish to start in my crease. And start this as my transition color. I'm gonna play with something different today, and this felt correct. Are you guys watching Traitors? I'm watching Traitors, and I love it. I think this season is probably the best season, at least of the US version. I haven't watched like the UK versions or any of the other countries' versions. But this is definitely the best season so far. Last year was good. Like season 3 was super good with Boston Rob and Bob the Drag Queen. And like, I think they did a really good job casting last year with like the different personalities. And this year as well, they did such an amazing job getting people that were gonna not like each other, because honestly that's 90% of why we watch reality TV, right? Like, we want to watch people interact with each other that maybe we normally wouldn't see interact with each other, and like argue. That's half the fun, because it's also like you have to take it all with a grain of salt. Like, it's so silly. Like, none of those situations are realistic. Like, it's a competition as well, so you have to remember, like, there's going to be a competitive edge to everything. And I think they did a really, really good job picking people who are just such larger-than-life personalities. The Housewives choices were spot on. Like, Lisa Rinna was such a good pick because she's such an easy villain. Like, she plays a villain well. She also, like, you knew her and Candace were not going to do a whole lot physically in challenges. They weren't going to, I mean, they're also very tiny people. but like they weren't gonna want to get dirty or muddy, so they were gonna have to rely on other people to kind of do that stuff. And I think it just is all working very, very well. And I do love Rob. I think he is gonna mess it up for himself, but I think he so far has done a very good job of playing people and manipulating people. I don't watch Love Island, so I don't know anything about him beyond the Traitors. I mean, I know that he, like, definitely, I've seen some, like, edits on TikTok of him in the villa, and I know that he was kind of leading people on, I think, a lot. So, but again, it's a TV show. Like, people are not going to be their true selves on a TV show where they're supposedly looking for love. I'm sorry, if you come on a TV show and you're like, my career is I'm an influencer, I have a really hard time believing that you're actually looking for love and not a way to grow your platform. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like, let's just be real here. Like, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. You know what I mean? Like, just be real about it. It's also coming from a person who would absolutely never, ever, 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 ever go on a dating show. Because, no thanks. I don't even watch a lot of dating shows. The only dating show I watch is Singles Inferno. And that's only because I got sucked into it when I was writing about the show for my old job. But, like, I love that they have the, like the judges or the like commentators who are like reacting to the show along with you. I love that. I think that's so fun. It also just adds like an element of, and I think this is something that Asian culture, because I had to say a lot of Asian culture when I was in school as well, like they're trying to combat loneliness. Like, that's a big thing, is that single people in Asian countries often feel lonely, and they kind of have like a loneliness epidemic over there. And I think that show makes it feel like you're watching it with friends. So like here in the US, when we post about stuff, we're like, I have no one to talk to this about, like, this is that thing. Like, it kind of, I mean, it doesn't erase that, because obviously you still don't have like a human being sitting next to you that you can talk to about it with, but you can like almost interact with the judges, you know? Oh, it's definitely blue. I'll blend it out here though. I like it with the blue though. I think it adds a lot of dimension. But yeah, I'm really happy that Michael Rappaport is gone off Traitors for several reasons. Like, he's just too much. This is looking really pretty. I'm gonna tight line my lashes as well with this black. I always have to like fully close my eyes when I do this and just hope I'm getting it right. But yeah, I got caught up on Traitors last night. My mom and I watch it and we really like it. It's such, I would love to do it. I just don't know how helpful I would be in the challenges. And I would love to think that I could figure everybody out like week 1 and just play dumb the whole time. I love Mora. She, I think, is starting to figure people out. I mean, she had, like, spoiler if you haven't watched it yet, I think she had Lisa figured out. And I think she's gonna figure Rob out. The way I can see it going is her and Rob getting to the end and her voting him a traitor. Like, her taking every, like, her and maybe one other person and saying, yeah, I think he's a traitor, and then throwing him under the bus. Hopefully this is not the same color that that elf one was. Do y'all remember that from last week? That was a lot for my skin. Okay, no, this is much easier. Watching all the Housewives that are on right now. I just finished Salt Lake City last night, the reunion. Because I think that was the end, right? Maybe there's one more part. I thought it was the conclusion last night. Beverly Hills is the other one I'm watching, and I am loving, and I think this is kind of the general consensus of all the people who are watching it, that Rachel Zoe should have always been on the show, because she is a wonderful addition. I think, first of all, she's definitely rich enough to be a housewife. She's already established in fashion and business and all these different things, because sometimes I feel like, obviously, people get on the show to promote themselves, and that's fine, but it feels like the whole time we're watching an ad for their business rather than getting to know them as like whatever their housewives persona is. Like, we didn't grow to love Lisa Rinna, or, you know, love to hate her or whatever because she was shoving products down her throat. It was because she's like not afraid to speak her mind. She's gonna come for people when they come for her. But I really, really, really want to see, like, I wish Lisa would have made it one more week and could have gotten them to vote off Colton, just because I think it would have been like so perfect. But it's fine. But yeah, I love Erica Jane. I always have. I love Rachel Zoe. Kyle's fine. Like, she's such an OG housewife. I'm not a huge fan of Amanda Francis. I think that's also a pretty general consensus. Is like, she's just not. She's gonna be like a one and done kind of housewife. Dorit, also fine. Sutton, I feel like is just there right now. Like, after, like, I know they did the trip to Arizona, but after that, I feel like she's just kind of taken a really big back seat. Love Jennifer Tilly, obviously. Kathy Hilton, listen, I could live with less Kathy. Like, her being so unaware of literally any situation, to me, is not cute. Like, I don't find it as funny as some people do. Like, I could live without seeing Mauricio on my TV ever again as well. He seems like such, like, I know when him and Kyle were together, he seemed great. But like, now that they're not together and he's just kind of running around, I feel like he's such a creeper. And he gets away with it because he's good looking. Go in with some white under my eye. This is like much more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Here it is with the wig, and I'm honestly not even gonna add a lash because I don't think it needs it. I think with the wig, that is drama enough for this, honestly, and not every look needs a lash, to be honest. But I really like this wig. I like the mint and the purple together. It's Twyla something, and Monster High has hair like this, so I really like it. I think I was talking about Housewives before I paused, but I love Bose. Bose is probably, other than like Bose and Erica, I think are my favorites right now, because they're just they're both so vulnerable and open about everything, but also they just literally don't take anything from anybody. Like, they're gonna tell you how they feel, and if you don't like it, that's a you problem, not them. I did this last time I used this lip liner. It was like, I thought it was more purple than it is, but it's fine. For my lipstick, I'm gonna do this like grayish, like this color. So this is the exact way I visioned this lip, so I am happy with that. But overall, I feel like this look didn't take me very long, you know? It was pretty quick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little goth get ready with me reality TV wrap up thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.